640, more stimulating talk radio. Now it's local. It's Kennedy in Suits, and the ACORN video sting scandal strikes locally. Neil Derry is a San Bernardino County Supervisor, and he joins us tonight. Well, what's your reaction to all this?
Well, it's surprise, but not too much surprise since we've seen these type of issues occur on the East Coast. Most surprising was it was in San Bernardino this time on the West Coast, and this was their first foray over here on this.
I didn't realize there was an ACORN in San Bernardino County.
Oh, yeah. ACORN's been here for at least the last six years, yes. And they've been active in local issues regarding pollution from the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad and some other smaller issues, but nothing earth-shattering.
So, I mean, does this seem like maybe one person BSing, telling wild tales because she's kind of nutty?
Well, I think there's no doubt about that. The question is, if this organization is supposed to be helping people with their taxes and helping people in foreclosure, or actually not foreclosure, but trying to escape eviction, I don't know if these are the type of volunteers you want talking to people.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the mandate of the organization, is to have people make up stories to help the people coming in seeking social justice to feel better that their problems aren't as bad as the people working at ACORN.
Well, I think it kind of calls into question what ACORN really is doing. And I think there needs to be a full investigation of the entire organization to get to the bottom of it. And I think it's a national issue that the Obama administration needs to deal with. They're supporters of the president and have been, and I believe he was directly involved with the organization for many years.
he was not only a community organizer, he was also a lawyer for ACORN.
And apparently there is some blockbuster video, huge, that they're holding on to involving the Chicago ACORN office. Now, the deal is ACORN fired the two people in Baltimore last week, fired the two in D.C., probably firing the two in New York. So they're firing people, and yet they're attacking the filmmaker. And today, out of San Bernardino, they said that they're demanding that the complete and unedited video needs to be released, which, for the record, it has been. It's been up since about 4 o'clock. I can tell you, to the great detriment of half an hour of my life.
Well, I think the disconcerting thing is San Bernardino has enough issues without an organization such as ACORN bringing bad press and media to it. It really is a decent community. It's working hard to bring itself up and has been for very many years. I was a city councilman on the San Bernardino City Council for 7 years. There's a lot of hardworking, good family people in San Bernardino, and we don't need this. We don't need ACORN doing this to our community.
Can I ask you, what is your stance on importing teenage or 12-year-old illegal alien Salvadoran prostitutes?
I think I'd be unequivocally opposed to that. I think nearly 99.99% of my constituents are opposed to that. And I believe that there may be, I hope there'll be some prosecutions out of this.
I think that's racist. No, I'm just kidding.
You find that 0.01% that would approve of it and lock them up.
No.
Well, I think there's some important issues, and there's a learning lesson here for folks that not all nonprofits deserve their nonprofit status. And I think that really needs to be looked into with ACORN. And I think, we need to follow the leads and do a full investigation and get down to the bottom of at both of this organization, at both the county level as well as the state and federal level.
I agree. I still don't understand what they do. I think there's a great big chasm between whatever that nebulous term social justice is and people finding ways of defrauding the federal government on behalf of a prostitute and her pimp.
Well, I'd be really interested to see how they're helping people with their taxes, because locally in this ACORN office, supposedly that's what they do. They probably do help people evade their taxes quite well, too. I hope that's not the case, but it would not surprise me.
Yeah, so we'll stay tuned. All right, well, Neil Derry, County Supervisor in San Bernardino County, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.